Motivation is a lie. If you're waiting around for it, you're wasting your precious time. Here's the cold truth. Self-discipline beats motivation every single time. We've all had that burst of motivation before. You feel fired up, ready to conquer everything. Maybe you watched an inspiring video, or read something that sparked a flame inside. But here's the catch. Motivation is temporary. It fades, and when it does, you're back to square one. That's where self-discipline comes in. It's the secret sauce that keeps you going when motivation disappears. Here's the thing. Motivation is like a battery. It starts off charged, but the more you use it, the faster it drains. You might be hyped to hit the gym or crush that project on day 1, but what about day 10, day 30, or day 100? Motivation alone can't carry you that far. Self-discipline, on the other hand, doesn't rely on feelings.
Start already!
It's like a muscle. The more you train it, the stronger it gets. When you build self-discipline, you can show up and get things done, whether you feel like it or not. So, let's talk about why self-discipline is a game changer. First off, it creates consistency. Consistency is what separates people who dream from people who do. It's easy to work out when you're motivated, but the real results come from showing up on those days when you're tired, stressed, or just not in the mood. The person who sticks to their goals day after day, despite how they feel, is the one who wins in the long run. Now let's be real, discipline isn't sexy. No one's out here making hype videos about the day-to-day grind. But that's where success lives. In the boring stuff, the daily habits. It's not about how you feel today, it's about what you consistently do, even when you don't feel like it. That's the power of discipline. Another key point, self-discipline gives you control. When you're relying on motivation, you're at the mercy of your emotions. One bad day, one tough moment, and your motivation is gone. But discipline, it doesn't care if you're having a bad day, it doesn't care if you're tired. It's about doing what needs to be done, no matter what. Discipline puts you in the driver's seat of your life. You're not waiting around for inspiration, you're taking action every day on your terms. And here's something else to think about. Self-discipline builds confidence. Every time you follow through on something you promised yourself, you prove that you can rely on yourself. That's huge. Confidence doesn't come from motivational quotes or pep talks. It comes from doing the hard stuff over and over until it becomes who you are. Each time you choose discipline over comfort, you're reinforcing the belief that you're capable and that you control your own results. So how do you start building self-discipline? First, remove the decision-making. Don't leave room for negotiation in your daily routine. If you wake up and ask yourself, do I feel like working out today? You've already lost. Instead, make it non-negotiable. Set a schedule, commit to it, and don't give yourself the option to bail. The more decisions you remove, the easier it becomes to just act. Another tip, start small. You don't need to overhaul your entire life in one day. Pick one thing, just one, and focus on being disciplined in that area. Maybe it's working out 3 times a week or setting aside 30 minutes every morning to work on a project. The goal is to build momentum. Once you've proven to yourself that you can stay disciplined in one area, it gets easier to expand that discipline to other parts of your life. And remember, self-discipline doesn't mean perfection. You're going to slip up, have bad days, and miss a workout or two. That's fine. What matters is how quickly you bounce back. Discipline is about resilience. It's not about never failing. It's about getting up every time you do. The faster you can reset, the stronger your discipline will become. Here's the bottom line. Motivation might get you started, but self-discipline is what keeps you going. If you rely on motivation, you'll only take action when the stars align and you're feeling good. But with self-discipline, you become unstoppable because you're no longer waiting for the perfect moment. You're creating it. So if you really want to crush your goals, stop chasing motivation and start building discipline. It's harder in the beginning, but trust me, it pays off in the long run. If this video helped you, make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.